Hi there, it's Sims 4 Master and welcome to this brand new The Sims 4 video. So today I'm here with a trailer analysis of the brand new announced game pack for The Sims 4, the Parenthood game pack. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these videos, but generally since I've actually done a video. You probably knew about this already, but just to quickly explain the reason why I haven't made any videos recently for the last like 2 weeks, a little bit less, is because I've been having exams, the final exams. Dutch people will know what I'm talking about. The exams you do to finish high school. And so far I've done 5 out of the 7 exams, so it's really going in the right direction, I guess. Only 2 left, but these are like very important for the future sort of. So therefore I've not been able to make very many videos, but if I remember to do so, I'll put a preview of some upcoming work in the end of this video, and otherwise you'll find it on my channel very soon. I think within a couple of days I should be able to upload something. But anyways, about the new game pack, it's coming out on the 30th of May. And I guess we should just check out the trailer right now and analyze it. I'm not going to show you the trailer first because I don't really see any reason to do that, because we'll go through it, but I'll just pause it at some points which I think are interesting, especially from a builder point of view, because I know that very many of you like building for The Sims 4, just like I personally do, and therefore I felt it would be best to just focus on that aspect for this video, especially because I personally think this is not really a pack that is made for builders, but while looking at the trailer I realized that it does have some really good potential for some cool content, which you'll see during this analysis. Alright, so the video starts with this little toddler who's spoiling paint all over the bathroom, which is sort of strange because who uses paint in a bathroom except for those who have to do like the painting, like the real painting, not the painting. Okay, this is getting weird, but yeah. Anyways, what is really cool about this is the curtain for the shower. I personally in real life hate these sort of curtains. At home I personally don't have one, which I'm very happy with because I personally simply hate those things. But this one does look pretty cool. It's new for The Sims 4, and also generally it seems like all the items like the toilet, the sink, and that little cabinet in the back, and also at the left side, those are all new. And in the front we see a laundry item, because laundry is part of this pack as well, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, because for The Sims 3 this was like a separate stuff pack, so maybe they could do that for this one as well. But I believe there is laundry coming for this pack as well. It would be sort of obvious because, you know, with many children you have to do the laundry, as you can see with all that paint. But yeah, especially that curtain, especially imagining the fact that you'll not only be able to choose for like elephants, but probably also like pandas and whatever you want, just little kids things. It's pretty cool if you ask me. Then we continue. The mother is not entirely amused, and then yeah, they're happy in the end, or at least she doesn't care because she knows it's a toddler, so that's what happens. And I believe that's just exactly the way you should treat it. But here we go more into the teen age sort of. You see that because the room is darker, it's very messy, of course. I really like those, I'm not sure, I think it's skateboards which are attached to the wall. We've got simply very many advertisements and posters, some school books everywhere. What's especially new is the cabinet, the red one to the left. Also that mirror seems to be new, I'm not entirely sure. All the paintings are new. On the top you've got that light, which doesn't really fit the stereotypical boys' bedroom they want to portray here, I guess, but I could be wrong. But I don't really think it does, but maybe they wanted it to be different, which is totally okay as well. And then also we've got that little kid's desk as well, with like the light and the children's chair, which doesn't really fit this either, I think, or at least they wanted this to be like a teens area. Maybe they imagine teens having a small desk, but I personally really prefer a bigger desk. But those are new at least. And then it's just very messy with clothes and books all around. And also, what is that thing on the cabinet, that red cabinet? It seems like it's like a menu for a restaurant, but it's not. Down there it seems like there's like some painting stuff. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know in the comments if you do know what it is or you've got any suggestions, because I'm not entirely sure. I'll keep it at a restaurant menu, which It definitely is not, but it's nice to imagine it that way, you know, with food. But yeah, they're having a fight right now, and the mother is again not really amused. It is another mother, by the way. And then we've got another shot over here. Again, the same bedroom. Maybe we can see what it is right now. It seems, what is it? I've got no idea. This really seems like paint. The thing in front of it, sort of like a painting palette. If that's what you call it. And then the thing behind it, it seems to have like equations on it, but that's probably because like the Sims language sort of seems like math, so that could be logical. And also because I'm studying for my exams, I'm only in equations and not in like logical stuff, I guess. But yeah, also to the left you see the door, and what's cool about that is the fact that you've got like a jacket, and that is definitely a skateboard hanging on the door. I think therefore it will be unusable in most cases because it's probably attached to the door and it will come as a new door sort of. But I'm not entirely sure about that. And then here we are going to the living room. Let me see, are there any new windows? There's windows in the back. They could be new, I'm not entirely sure, but it could be. But there are very many new items in this screenshot because first of all, new sofas, which look pretty cool, or at least they're very family orientated, which is of course what fits this spec. And also it's very colorful. This is really focused on the children, and yeah, it surprises me how many children's items we've been having lately, because of course we've had the announcement of toddlers, which came with very many items for children. Then we had a stuff pack focused on that, so now we've got this. There are really quite some items for children, which I believe is what everyone wants, so that's good. I personally think it's pretty cool as well, even though I personally prefer to create like the more luxurious, cool looking areas than just the children's rooms. But yeah, it's fun to build it every now and then as well. Then the table in the middle is sort of interesting. It's pretty big. It's just such a typical table where, you know, the children always create their drawings and do like the painting, everything. And then also generally, yeah, just look for yourself because nearly everything is new. Yeah, I guess, is there anything special to explore in this one? I don't think so. Just very many new items. So let's just move on. The child is crying, but then the father is helping, and he's like, okay, it's gonna be okay. And then, you know, breathe, and then they laugh, and they're happy, which is, of course, perfect in the good, healthy, well, healthy doesn't really have to do anything with it, but just the good parenthood lifestyle. And then here he's helping his kid. Maybe she was just not actually being able to do that chemistry, which he has to do. But this looks fun. This is very typical for parenting, you know, having to help the children with something which, yeah, he doesn't really care about, but he does it just for the children. And, you know, what's cool is the fact that this entire, yeah, it's just an entire new object, sort of where they can do the chemistry, and it will probably make the children smarter as well. And maybe it will influence their career, but I'm not entirely sure. That would be logical, but I'm not too sure if they want to do it like that. And then generally just very many boxes, which are cool to create like storage spaces in The Sims, or at least that's what I think of. And we've got a ball, which could hint at sporting stuff in the future. Yeah, okay, we do have like gym stuff coming up in summer, but maybe like actual sporting stuff. But yeah, generally just cool. And then here you see some other things, and especially this volcano, which you see right here, is very typical for me, and I think many Dutch people will recognize this, who watch TV just when they were younger, and you always watch those comic videos or on the television, which were American, which were translated to Dutch, so that we could understand it sort of, but then it was still the American story. And then it was always the fact that they were creating, or they're having a contest where they build their best volcanoes from like salt or something. I believe that's what they do here in the Netherlands. That's not a regular thing to do, or at least I've never created a salt volcano. But yeah, that's sort of funny to see it back in this game pack now. And then here we've got very many new kitchen items. The table is new, chairs are new, just the counters, a new... what is the name of it again? A fridge, that's it. A new fridge as well, which is cool, because we haven't had a new fridge in a while, and I always sort of want one. And also you've got a drying thing where you can put like when you've done the dishes and you can't afford like a dishwasher, or you just want to do the regular old dishes. That's sort of a rack. This really inspires me of a typical old-fashioned Dutch house. For some reason, it's a pity that I've done the Dutch farm build already, because otherwise I could definitely use this, because this is sort of what a Dutch farm kitchen looks like, if you ask me. So generally, just very many new items coming with this, which is not really what I expected, because like I said, I felt like this wouldn't really a pack for builders, but more for people who simply play the game in live mode, which still is the case, but there are very many new items coming with it as well. Right now, if you look at this, you see some of the items coming by as well. You also saw that laundry thing again, so there is laundry coming up, or at least there's otherwise they sort of fool us. So like you see over here, the release of this game pack is in exactly 2 weeks from the day that this video is uploaded. It's the 30th of May, and then this game pack will be available worldwide. It will cost around $20, 20 euros. I'm not too sure about pounds and Australian dollars and all the other currencies, but it's sort of like around $20, just like they always are. And it seems like you're really getting quite a lot for it. Like you notice, I don't know too much about the actual gameplay, but I do see that there are some really cool new family related items coming with this. And also it seems like there are very many items coming with this which involve new activities which the Sims can do, which is cool. For me personally, I am excited about this, but one of the problems is that while this releases, or on the date that this releases, I'm in Bali to celebrate that all my exams are over, and therefore I will not be able to create a video unfortunately, which sucks. I know, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it, I guess, but there will be videos about it right after I'm back, which will be like, I guess from the 12th of June you should be able to expect some videos. So it is a little bit later, but don't let that bother you, because it will be good. I can promise you that. It will be one huge family house. Just be prepared. And then generally, please let me know what you think of this new game pack, because I'm always very curious to hear about your opinions. Like I said, I think it's cool. I'm not entirely convinced about it, because this is not the style which I personally really like to build in. I can imagine that this is something, however, which some people really like to create, because they really want to create that typical family house sort of, and then this is exactly what you want sort of. But yeah, let me know what your opinion is. Leave a like on this video if you did find it enjoyable. I must say I'm very happy that I was finally able to create a video again, because it's been a very long time, but know that this is seriously one of the busiest moments in my life, because I have to really focus on these exams. But afterwards there will be a lot of freedom and also a lot of traveling, which will make the videos a little bit harder to do, especially that upcoming Bali trip will be the reason that I will not be able to upload very much. But still, I would like to thank you for watching this video. I hope you can be patient to just wait for the videos which are coming, and then I hope to see you back later.